Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and I want to welcome you to the Strat-O-Matic network. I am doing a setup of this game from our 2021 replay. It's April 1, 21, and it's opening day. This is the next game, Minnesota and Milwaukee. And it took me a half an hour to set up the previous 2021 game. And I took my time. I'm gonna set this up, and then if there's coffee left from the pot I'm brewing, I will continue and play some of the ball game, maybe not all of it. I wanna thank Baseball Demos for sending me the logistics of benches and bullpens for both teams, as well as where to find the players who start out on different teams, or we may say end up on different teams. So I'm going to go through the lineups using Baseball Reference and then consult his instructions as needed. First of all, the starting pitcher for Minnesota is Maeda. I guess it could save me time just looking. I think he's in there. Here he is. There's a starting pitcher from Minnesota. Now we'll start with the opening lineups. I think what I'll do is, before I do the opening lineups, I think what I'll do is get all the relievers going. We have Duffy, Stashak, Rogers, Robles, Cologne, and Dubnak. There's Cologne. Tyler Duffy. 2 Jim Gantz. That's just, God, I don't know what to say about that. There's Rogers. I'm looking for Dobnak. I think Stashak is elsewhere. I think he told me Dobnak. He gave me some players who didn't play in this game. I'm going to limit myself to the folks who played. Here's Dobnak. So now I have Duffy. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. It is absolutely a happy Thanksgiving Eve. My favorite holiday. You know, you gave me guidelines to some people who didn't pitch in this game and or play. I use Baseball Reference. I usually, you know, I use it as a guideline. Duffy, I think you told me Stash Shack is, and I'm doing fine here. Stash Shack is not carded but on the roster, so we'll make a note of that here by a dot. We have Duffy, Stashnak. I'm looking, here's Rogers, Robies, Colomb, and Dobnak, looking for Robies here. Robles. You take a nice leisurely way with this. You really went to a lot of trouble to send that to me. It's very, very, very generous of your time. I thought I saw Robles. The last setup of my last 2021 game took 30 minutes. It was broadcasted. Okay, we're going to check to see where Robles played. Hansel Robles. 2 teams. He is on Boston. So we'll go and get Boston here. Yeah, you missed that one. No problem. I use Baseball Reference as a guideline, and I'm using your email to me as also a guideline. No problem. Much appreciated. The cards are so new. That's a very time-consuming part of the process. Here's Hansel Robles. So we have Maeda, Duffy. Might as well put the starter here. Maeda, Duffy. Sashtak is non-carded. Rogers, Robles, Colomé, and Dobnak. So we got all the pitchers here. Now we'll go with the starting lineup. And then we'll also look for who came in as a substitution. Okay. Let's get the starting lineup going. And just a quick eyeball here of Minnesota. Their bench, okay. And what I do is I like to recite the last names of the starters before I start looking through. And thereby, I'm cued to be looking. Milwaukee won this one 6-5 in 10 innings. Okay, Adaes, Donaldson, Polanco, Sanyo, Kepler, Buxton, Garver, Simmons. Here's Polanco, Kepler, Donaldson, Sano, Buxton. This is going pretty well. Arias, right? Because of it's an accent over the A, the second A. Arias, Garver. Here's Arias. It's an accent over the A. They don't include accents. The Simmons. Now why, look at this. Here's a pitching card for Colombe. Okay, they have a Colombe and a Colombe. Oh my Lord. Wow. Okay. Let's put this lineup together here. Arias leading off. Then Donaldson. Polanco, Sano, or maybe Sanyo, Kepler, Buxton, Garver, Simmons, and then the pitcher, because they're playing in I guess they do it that way. DH if you're home AL, and Maeda 3-hitter. So that's kind of gratifying to be able to get the whole lineup. Now what we'll do is we'll find out, and this is the way I do it, you know, play whatever game you want to play and do it the way you want to do it. I look for who actually substituted as either a fielder or a pinch hitter. Non-starter, non-pitchers. Like they are Cave, Cruz. I know you told me I have to find Cruz elsewhere. Garlic, Colomé. Oh, I'm sorry, it was Ostudio. Good morning, Trent. Here's Ostudio. And if I don't get them all, that's okay. But you want to try. Here's Garlic. Cave came in left field. This one's going pretty good compared to prior, thanks to Demo's help. Okay, that's 3 of them. Cave, Estudio, and Garlic. Let's go take a look at what he told us. Minnesota bench. Cruz is on Tampa. Okay, you put Jeffers in, but he didn't play. So I'm not too concerned about him. But I'll tell you what, I will go pick up for Minnesota. Cruz. And you say he's on Tampa. Okay. Let me see if Jeffers is here. Let me look one more time. Here's Jeffers. Thank you. You're helping me here too. Okay. Let's pull out Cruz on Tampa. That will be Nelson Cruz. So, whoops. Okay, Nelson Cruz. Should be here. Oh. Thompson is on Tampa. Okay, great. I'll grab him too. Cruz and Thompson, even though Thompson didn't pitch in this game. Here's Nelson Cruz. Look for Thompson. Look at that, Lewis Head. I haven't seen a head in baseball since I learned of Ed Head, who played for the Brooklyn Dodgers, threw a no-hitter. Lewis Head. Here's Ryan Thompson, beautiful. Okay. Let's just see. Okay, we have Cruz, we have Cave. We have Cave, we have Cruz. A Murray Head, wow. Oh, Lord, I don't understand that with that Bangkok reference. Nelson Cruz, Cody Stashak, is a pitcher. Garlic. Astudillo, and that's it. So that's beautiful. What we have here is the starting lineup, which I will enter after. And here is the starting pitcher. And here is your bullpen. And these are of people who were actually used. Now we're instituting a brand new rule, a brand new house rule for endurance fatigue, and I'll state it very simply. In contrast to the Strat-O-Matic rule, my rule is that when a pitcher reaches their first endurance inning, only 2 hits or walks are needed to reach fatigue. And if they give up 3 hits or walks combination in consecutive endurance innings, they're fatigued. And this will create an incentive to pull people resembling real world usage. Now we'll go with Milwaukee. The starting pitcher is Woodruff. I will go for the other pitchers also: Peralta, Yardley, Fayerelson, Lindblom, and Hader. Looking at I see Arcia is on Atlanta, but he did not pitch, so I won't worry about that right now. Fire Ison. Holy cow. Fire Ison. Sure. You're good. We're going to go with Peralta, Yardley, Fire Ison, Lindblom, and Hader. And looking at the demos guideline, Fire Ison is on Tampa, as is Rasmussen. Might as well pull him now. Fire Ison and Rasmussen. God, gotta lick those fingers. Fire Ison and Rasmussen. Here's Rasmussen and Fire Ison. Beautiful. And it's good even though Rasmussen didn't pitch in this game, it's good to have him if and when he's needed. Here's Fire Ison. So we're looking for Peralta, Yardley, Lindblom, and Hader. Here's Peralta. Here's Hader. Here's Woodruff, the starter. Peralta, we need Yardley, Lindblom, and Yardley and Lindblom. Okay, I did not. Okay, I do not see Lindblom or Yardley. Let's go just take a look here at demos. Okay, no mention of them. Let's look for Yardley where he might be. He pitched 18 2/3 innings. He's probably in the card viewer app. So we'll just put an asterisk here. If I'm going to start this game now, I can't get it while I'm broadcasting. So we could use him later. And then finally, Lindblom. Also pitched very little, 16 2/3. He's in the card app. So here are 3 relief pitchers, and there's 5. Now we're going to go through the lineup. Starting lineup. We're having lots of fun. It's actually kind of relaxing in a way. It was a pain in the neck initially, but now that I am chill about it. Okay, I'm looking for Wang, Hiura, Yelich, Garcia, Shaw, Kane, Navarez, Urias, Vogelbach, Arcia, substituted. So let's do the best we can. Here's Urea. Look at this name, Rowdy Tellus. Here's Kane, Lorenzo Kane. Here's Wang. He leads it off. Here's Vogelbach, the substitute. Yelich. Jackie Bradley pinch hit. Orlando Arcia, Vogelback. Here's Garcia. It's shaping up. Urias. Here's Shaw. Boy, it really is shaping up. Okay, now let's look to see what we got here from the lineup. The leadoff batter is Wong. Then Urea. Yelich. I think I might have almost all of them. Garcia. Travis Shaw. Amazing. Lorenzo Cain. I think I saw a Narvaez. Omar Narvaez. Peterson pinch hit, or came in, I should say. No, he didn't. It doesn't matter. Looking for Narvaez. I could have sworn I saw him here. Omar Narvaez and Urias. There's your whole lineup. As far as substitutes, there's Robertson, Bradley, and Arcia. Robertson, Bradley, Arcia. Vogelback, we have now we need Arcia. Oh God, McKinney and Bradley and Robertson. And I'm less concerned about getting all these people. Here's Robertson. Pinch hit, stayed in the game. Jackie Bradley Jr. Oh, these are shaping up very nice. And that will be it. I'm not really not going to worry about these other folks, such as Lindblom, who, oh, he's a pitcher. Yeah, I already went through him. McKinney, Bill McKinney. .82 at bats. Played for 3 teams. I'm not going to chase after him right now. Hit 161. So that's going to do it, and that'll be sufficient. We're going to put Woodruff here. Here are three of the 5 relievers. The others are in card viewer. Woodruff is a 1WL, and we're ready to write in our lineups. That was one of the easier ones I've done. Good morning. I'm just looking at the text here, folks, for the first time. I want to say good morning to everybody. Trent, and of course, Demos and Kathy Harden. Okay, let me go through the opening lineups, and I will recite the opening lineups as I put them in. Leading off from Minnesota is Luis Arias. In left field. Batting second, Josh Donaldson. At third. Batting third, Jorge Polanco. Playing second base. Batting cleanup, Miguel Sanyo. I'm assuming there's a tilde on the end, but I'm not sure. Sanyo. First base. Batting fifth, Max Kepler. Right field. Batting sixth, Byron Buxton. In center field. Batting seventh, Mitch Garver. No tilde or Y sound. Sano. Mitch Garver. This is so challenging. He's the catcher. Batting eighth, Andrelton Simmons. Andrelton Simmons. He is the shortstop. He's a 1. Lord. Sano. Okay, Sano. Yeah, that's very good. Boy, he is a good shortstop. And pitching and batting ninth, Kenta Maeda. I hope it's not annoying to people when my mispronunciations. He's a 313 -2. And the quotient will be -2. I'll go about entering Milwaukee now. And of course, we just check pitcher catcher short, first, second, third, left, right, center. Do any of you do that when you set up a lineup? Making sure everyone's covered. Leading off, Colton Wong, second base. Batting second. Oh, me too, Demos. I have questions. Okay? And I have some really good questions. I'm really looking forward to it. And my preference is to not let my interviewees know the questions. I want them responding on their feet spontaneously. I got great questions. Colton Wong leads off at second. Keston Hura. It could be Hura, and he's at first base. Tell you what I'm looking forward to doing is watching real world baseball and seeing some of these players. Batting third, Christian Yelich. I might break down and get Major League Baseball TV. Go for it. Yelich is in left. So nice to have peace and quiet here. And here's Garcia. I'm not even going to try that first name. Garcia in right field. Batting fifth, Travis Shaw. At third base. Lorenzo Cain. Batting sixth in center field. And he's a 1. Oh, really? That's good to know. You know, the only problem with it is, you know, my time. You know? Narvaez, I don't know if I'm getting that right. He's the catcher. It's very hard. I think you may have told me him already. He's going to be a Woodruff's move is a -3, -2. And batting eighth, Luis Urias. Boy, that's awesome how we picked this, we put this together. And I think it will be a very interesting interview, and I'm soliciting others to do interviews already. Oh, highlights, sure. Yeah, I've seen those. It's just, you know, the time situation, you know. I devote about, you know, 3 hours a day, give or take, to Strat-O-Matic playing. And then if I'm going to sit and watch games, you know, but we'll see. I got Narvaez, I think it's Narvaez. Pitcher, catcher, short, third, first, second, left, right, center. So there you have it, folks. This is the lineup. We have the starting pitchers. We have the relievers ready. Now what I'd like to do, they're both right-handers. And to let you know, Ken Maeda was 6-5, 4.66, 21 starts. Woodruff 9-10, 2.56, 30 starts. Just taking a look also at Minnesota. I think they're a decent team. They finished fifth. They were not a decent team. 89 losses. The Brewers, I believe, won the division. They did. They finished in first, 95 wins. That's championship caliber. So that's that. I'm going to take a break for 2 or 3 minutes, and when I come back, we're going to start this ball game. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network. We got a ball game. Twins at Milwaukee. It's Kenta Maeda starting for Minnesota. Brandon Woodruff for Milwaukee. Opening day, April 1 in our 2021 replay. JC has arrived. Fresh cup of coffee. We're in Milwaukee. I think it's called the All-American Family Park or something like that. And the Milwaukee Braves take the field. I read that they have a retractable roof. Woodruff taking his warm-ups for Milwaukee and leading it off. Here I go again, left-hander, Luis Arias. Okay, here's Woodruff now. Kelly Hibbs has arrived. Hello, Kelly. Here's the pitch from Woodruff. That's 6'11", left-handed, flies it to right X, right off the bat. It's Garcia, 2-8. 15-2, makes the catch, one away. And we are underway here in Milwaukee. Glad you can make the game, Kelly. And you came a perfect time after setup, which took almost a half hour. Here's Josh Donaldson now. Woodruff gets the sign from Narvaez. And the pitch to Donaldson. That's 3-9, right-handed. That's a shot hit out into the gap, right center, dropping. And that's going to be a double for Donaldson. A one-out double. It was 3-9, right-handed. Clean. All right, Kelly Hibbs. Great to have you. Jorge Polanco, switch hitter, batting left against Woodruff with Donaldson on second, one out. Pitch to Polanco, 4-10, left-handed, struck him out. Taking a look at Woodruff, some of these pitchers have awesome strikeout ratios. For Woodruff, 211 in 179. When I say it that way, I mean the latter number is innings pitched. 2 outs now, and this will be a clutch situation for Miguel Sano. Miguel Sano, clutch situation. Pitch from Woodruff. 3-8, struck him out in a sea of trouble. And the side is retired. It was no runs, one hit, the double by Donaldson. And he was left on after a half. It's Minnesota nothing, and Milwaukee is coming up. Okay, Kenta Maeda on the mound, right-hander. Leading it off, Colton Wong. Left-handed hitter. Pretty much an everyday player, good hitter. 272, 14 home runs. Decent stealer. Pitch to Wong, 6'6", left-handed, walked him. So Wong is on. 1-16 with Maeda, 1-14 borderline. Gets the lead anyway, being held. Wong being held at first. Nobody out. Keston Hiura. And the pitch from Maeda. That's 4-7 right-handed. Walked him. That's 2 walks in a row for Maeda. First and second, no outs. And Christian Yelich, left-handed hitter, the batter. Kristen, 248, 9 home runs. Here's Maeda. And the pitch to Yelich, 6'10", left-handed, grounds it to first. And that'll be Sano, stepping on the bag, throwing it to second for the double play. Wong goes to third. So it's 2 outs, Wong on third. Clutch situation for Garcia. .211 right-handed, ballpark slash we neglected. We'll do it now. And then we'll process it. We're in Milwaukee. That's going to be an out. But let's get it in here. Milwaukee singles, left-handed 3. Right-handed 3. Home runs, left-handed 9. Right-handed 12. 3-3, 9-12. Going back to Garcia, 211, right-handed, ballpark slash, right-hander, 1-3, lines it to short, and that will retire the side. No runs. No hits, 2 walks to start it off, and 1 was left on after a double play. We've gone 1, it's a scoreless ball game. Here comes Woodruff now. Woodruff's first endurance, the 6th. Maeda, the 5th. We're playing house rules for endurance fatigue. We reduce by 1 the required combinations of hits or walks. It's that simple. Max Kepler leading it off. Kepler, left-handed hitter. 211. 19 home runs, he's got power. The pitch from Woodruff. Kepler, 1-3, right-handed, taps it back to Woodruff. And he throws it to Hiura at first for the first out. Now Byron Buxton with 1 out, nobody on. 311, right-handed, ballpark slash, and again, that's going to be a fly ball to left field. And Yelich makes the catch. And some of you may say, well, what is that? That's supposed to be a line out to short. Well, I've adapted Demo's inclination to make it what you want. And I don't have to, it could be anything. It could be, even though it's a possible ballpark slash, it was a line drive out to left field. 2 away. And that falls into pragmatic logistics. Then there's pragmatic aesthetics. And then there are overall aesthetics, which are part of my interview questions. Okay, here's Mitch Garver. And when I think of a question, I'm not going to put it down. I've saved my questions on a file. But when I'm sitting here and a question occurs to me, I write it down, then update my file and email it to myself. A fatigue pitcher who gives up a hit on a dot. Let me just see. A fatigued pitcher who gives up a hit on a dot. Oh, where are those happen? I don't know. You got to explain that one to me. All of the, I thought that all of the dots are on outs. You know, look at Woodruff. Yeah, these are all outs. In fact, they're all strikeouts. I don't know what you mean by a fatigued pitcher. First of all, a fatigued pitcher will most often, very rarely, even be in the game. And if he gives up a hit on a dot, oh, automatic removal. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah. You know, I do that anyway in my rare instances when I keep them in and they hit a dot. I pull them like we gave them a chance, but I'm really going to be removing people when they reach fatigue. But actually, I do that, demos. Not always, but almost all the time. Here's Mitch Garver, 2 outs, nobody on. Woodruff throws, 5-6, right-handed, struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Woodruff. A 1-2-3 inning. Yes, outs turn into hits on the dots, 2 asteroids. And we move to the bottom of the 2nd. Kenta Maeda on the mound. Travis Shaw leads it off for Milwaukee. Really thrilled to have Bob Uecker announcing this game in an adjoining press booth. And I could see him. I waved at him. He waved back. I love Uecker's play-by-play and his colors. Sometimes I don't know if he's doing much anymore. He really reduced his announcing last year. He's no youngster. He's well over 80. Travis Shaw and Maeda on the mound. The pitch to Travis to open up the bottom of the 2nd. 6-5 left-handed, grounder to 2nd for Polanco. That's 1 out. And this new endurance fatigue rule is obviously in beta testing. Now Lorenzo Cain facing Maeda. That's 4-7 right-handed, walked him. And he's a good candidate to try to steal. He hit 257, 13 out of 15 stealing. Maeda -2 though, 1-17, being held 1-15. Cain a 1-15 to steal with the lead. Narvaez on the mound. He's going for the lead. He does not get it. Still being held. Narvaez at the plate. Pitch from Maeda, 6-5 left-handed. Grounds it to 2nd. This could be 2. It's Polanco. He tosses it to Simmons, the shortstop, and then over to Sano for the inning-ending double play. So both pitches looking very good thus far. We've gone 2. It's a scoreless ball game. Brandon Woodruff on the mound. Leading it off is Andrelton Simmons. Big hand for Andrelton, even though he's on the other team. Okay, here's Woodruff now. Sometimes that works out. 1-7 right-handed, grounds it to short for Urias. 1 out. And here comes Maeda. He is a 3 WR. 6'12", right-handed, ballpark, ground ball pitcher X. That'll be a 216. 12-2, E16 roll here. E16 8. And he throws him out. Nice play by Woodruff to get Maeda. And here comes Luis Arias. There's a trill on the R, which I fake. Okay, Arias 0 for 1, flew to right. Oh yeah, there's nice Travis Shaw, Kane, Woodruff, Simmons, Garver, Buxton, Kepler, Polanco, Donaldson. These are the names that are easy. And I love diversity, folks. I love that there are so many players from different races and ethnicities. I love it. I will say, though, that the players from different, especially Hispanic and I guess Japanese players, maybe some Koreans, merely because I don't come from those cultures, and so they're difficult for me sometimes. Okay, here's Arias, 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch from Woodruff, that's 4-7, left-handed, struck him out. And that's 8 in a row now, retired. The side is out. 4th strikeout for Woodruff. And we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Kenta Maeda now in his 3rd inning. Again, his first endurance is the 5th. And Luis Arias leads it off. Woodruff comes out on deck. And the pitch, 2-4, right-handed, grounds it to 3rd for Donaldson, 1 out. And here's Woodruff, his first plate appearance today. A 1 WL. Six left-handed, walked him. Woodruff is on. Let's go take a peek to see if he has a augmented, a replaced running rating, I guess would be the right way to call it. This roster, the print is so small, I can see it no problem, but it just shows to show you how many players there are. Let's see if Woodruff has a running rating. It's on the other side for both leagues. And yes, he does 1 to 10. But I thought I thought it's 1 to 10 anyway. Why would they? I thought 1 to 10 is the default. You know, that's very peculiar. I'm not going to even put it down. Very peculiar. I think that's a misprint. They have several 1 to 10s I see there. Here's Colton Wong. Arias on first, Woodruff on first, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Wong from Maeda. That's 2-9. Right-handed, grounds it to first. And Sano takes it to the bag. Actually throws to second to force Woodruff. No play to first. 2 outs. Wong on first. Wong 1 to 16, 1 to 14 borderline. He's being held with the asteroid. And here's Keston Hiura. 2 outs, it's Wong on first. No score here, bottom of the 3rd, Minnesota at Milwaukee. Opening day, 2021. Pitch to Hiura, 3-9. And he struck him out. And that's the first strikeout from Maeda. and the side is retired. We've gone 3 already. He's got a great ratio, 113 in 106. Top of the 4th here, and Brandon Woodruff has retired 8 in order. He'll face Donaldson, Polanco, and Sano here in the top of the 4th. Woodruff is ready. Here's the pitch to Donaldson. That's 6-7 right-handed, grounds it second X. Wong 1-3. Whoa. 16-1. Throws him out. 1 away. That's 9 in a row for Woodruff. Now Jorge Polanco. And the pitch, 2-7 right-handed, fly ball center. Can of corn for Kane. 2 outs. And here's Miguel Sano. 2 outs, nobody on. That's 3-5 right-handed. That's a ballpark blast. And it's going deep for Sano, and it's gone. Sano has hit a 2-out home run off of Woodruff to put Minnesota ahead 1-0. Let's look at it again. 3-5 against the right-hander. There is a ballpark blast, and for the right-hander, 1-12. It's gone. It was a 9. He has the end power. We enter our home runs in real time. Sano with the home run. His first of the year. Let me open up I didn't open up my statistics. It's kind of weird because I have to open up 2 different files when I'm doing Interleague, which is this, but Sano is on Minnesota. Just to give you an idea of what I'm doing here. Minnesota is are they in the Central Division, I would assume? Here they are. As you can see, we don't even have this set up yet in terms of any input on players. But we'll just simply put in Sano with the home run. There it is. So it's 1-0. And here's Max Kepler. 2 outs, nobody on. Woodruff throws 3-7 right-handed. Double 1-5. It's a fly to center. Chasing for it is Kane. And he makes the catch to retire the side. But there was 1 run on the home run by Sano. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. It's Minnesota 1, Milwaukee nothing. And just to let you all know, in this game, Milwaukee took it 6-5 in 10 innings. Maeda went 4 1/3. I assume that suggests that he was taken out in the middle of an inning, and Woodruff went 4. So we're already at that mark. Here's Yelich leading it off for Milwaukee. Maeda on the mound. That's 4-4 left-handed. Catcher X. Garver is a 4-3 7-4. And he pops it up, and Garver under it makes the catch in fair territory. Here's Garcia now, 1 out. 3-9 right-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Maeda, 2 outs. And Travis Shaw, left-handed hitter. 6-11 left-handed. That single 1 to 15 goes through. Just to let you all know, I have this new endurance fatigue rule where the required hits and or walks are reduced by 1, but I'm also thinking in my mind about creating a progressive fatigue rule, but it's not as easy as the alteration I've made for general fatigue. But I'm thinking about it in the back of my mind. 2 outs now, Shaw on first. No threat to steal. Lorenzo Cain at the plate. Here's Maeda now. And the pitch, 1-5, and he walked him. You see, like the inning before endurance, this is what this is, could add up. I'm not so sure. Maybe 3 hits or walks if we're really going to, but I'm still thinking about it. Maybe 4 hits and or walks. Maybe 3 hits and or walks in the inning prior, and then 1 hit or walk in the endurance inning. Just still thinking about it. That's not going to happen anytime imminently. Here's Omar Narvaez, first and second, 2 outs. Clutch situation, Maeda, and the pitch, that's 6-7 left-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout for Maeda, and that was a big one, no runs. 1 hit, a walk, and 2 left on. And we move to the top of the 5th. Here's Woodruff now. Again, Woodruff's first endurance, the 6th. Byron Buxton leading it off. Buxton 0 for 1. Woodruff throws 2-7 right-handed, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Woodruff. Now Mitch Garver is the batter. 3-9 right-handed, struck him out. 6 strikeouts now for Woodruff. And Drelton Simmons. 2 outs, nobody on. 4-5 right-handed, struck out the side. And the side is retired. I like the strikeouts. A lot of them current day. I didn't really know that there was an increase in strikeouts. We move to the bottom of the 5th here. This will be Maeda's first endurance, so any combination of 2 hits and or walks. Only pitched 4 innings, or 4 1/3, 4 1/3 real world. So it would kind of be quite apropos, but we'll see. Maeda facing Urias, and the pitch, that's 4-10, and that's a ballpark blast by Urias. Oh, it's a re-roll, a foul ball. Lord. Okay, Maeda again. It's got to be flat, folks. 6-6 house rule. Struck him out. 4th strikeout for Maeda. And Woodruff will hit. We're going to let him go, in the 6th, his first endurance inning at least, with a 1-0 lead. I'm sorry, they're trailing. We're going to have a hitter for Woodruff. Woodruff pitched 5 innings. He only allowed 2 hits. No walks, 7 strikeouts, 1 run. Let's see who's going to come in to hit here for him. We're going to use as a guideline only the folks who did come into this game. Bradley, 163 average. Robertson, 164. Vogelback, 219. Not too good. I think hitting was at an all-time low. Escobar. Now I'm deviating. Not sending up someone. Here's Willie Adames, 262 with power. I might save him. Wow, he has 28 home runs. We'll bring in Willie Adames. Wait a minute. Escobar. Switch hitter. We'll bring in Escobar here. And there'll be a new pitcher for Milwaukee. Oh, he can't be used. He's on the Rays. Okay. Thank you for telling me. Because I do have to get in the habit of looking these people up. I've done that a couple times, by the way. My God, look at Josh Nader. We're going to bring Nader in. Oh, actually, he's more of a closer. We're bringing JP. Ferguson for Woodruff next inning. He gets traded to Milwaukee. Good to know. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get into the habit of, he pitched in this game, real world, we know he's in. Or I should say we know he's on this team. +3, +4. But what we are going to do is make sure Eduardo Escobar is indeed on this team. It takes a little extra doing, but it can avoid a lot of embarrassment. Escobar played for 2 teams, Arizona and Milwaukee, so he's not available. How do you like that, Demos? Fire Ison. Okay, Fire Ison will come in to pitch. That's going to be hard for me to remember all these. Escobar is not even on the team yet. The hell? What the hell? Yeah, okay. I'll look at your email. What about Rowdy Tellis? I'll check your email. The only thing is, Demos, you're not gonna be doing that on a regular basis, I hope, because that's an awful lot of work. I'll look, since you provided it, yeah, for Milwaukee. And I know you generally do that for all your games. Milwaukee bench. Garlic, Jeffers, Cave. Okay, no, I'm looking Minnesota. I'm looking Milwaukee. They're telling me Rowdy Tellez not available. Good morning, Craig. I'm looking Milwaukee. Milwaukee bench. Arcia on Atlanta. I didn't pick him. Pena, Robertson, Bradley, McKinney, Vogelback. Pena, 189. Reyes. Lord, this is... Tyrone Taylor. Whew. I'm going to take a look to see on Arcia on Atlanta. I don't think I pulled him. I'm checking on the roster. And Arcia is not listed on Atlanta. You note that Arcia is on Atlanta. Hell. I don't even see him on the roster. And the only thing I want to see is if Rowdy Tellez and Jace Peterson are available. Doing it with Baseball Reference. He is available. He only played on Milwaukee, so we're going to use him. We're going to use Jace Peterson. Jace Peterson coming in to hit for Woodruff. Here in the bottom of the fifth. Okay, Peterson, left-handed hitter. Maeda is ready. Here's the pitch. 310 right-handed ballpark slash. It's a 3. It goes through. Devil Die 1. So Peterson singles, and he's the tying run at the plate. And that will bring up Colton Wong with Peterson on first, a 1-19, 1-17, being held 1-15. He gets the lead on a 6. They're going to go for it. They're going to try to make something happen here. He gets the lead. Here's the pitch to Wong. There goes Peterson, 1-15, and he's safe. So Peterson swipes second to put himself in scoring position here with Colton Wong, full count now. Okay, Maeda. The pitch to Wong. 6-8, left-handed, double 1-19. It's a double. And that will score the tying run, and that's going to be it for Maeda, because he has allowed 2 hits in his first endurance inning. I love it. The adaptation of the new rule. That will be it for Maeda. And Maeda pitched 4 1/3 real world. Well, he's pitched 4 1/3 in this game. Little break in the action here. I'm digging this. Maeda knocked out, taken out after 4 1/3 innings. 3 hits, he reached fatigue. 2, 3, 4, 5. Struck out 4. Has allowed 1 run thus far. Let's see who's coming in. It's going to be Tyler Duffy, who pitched in this game real world. Tyler Duffy with an E. So that's it for Maeda. Duffy comes in. -5 hold. Duffy taking his warm-ups. The go-ahead run is in scoring position, Kelton Wong. And Keston Huria comes up to the plate. Here's Duffy now, right-hander. And the pitch 5-8, right-handed, grounds to second X. That's for Polanco, 218, 8. E18 roll. That's a 3. That's going to be an error, 1 base error. Charge to Polanco. First error of the ball game. 1st and 3rd, 1 out. And Kristen Yelch, the batter. Minnesota keeping their infield back for the double play. Pitch to Yelich, 1-6, right-handed, base hit. Wong scores. Thus far it's earned. And Milwaukee goes ahead 2-1. 1st and 3rd on the 1-6 single 2 asteroids. 1st and 3rd. And here's Garcia. Again, infield is back. Here's the pitch from Duffy. 4-5, right-handed, grounded to 3rd. This could be 2. It's Donaldson. Throws to 2nd, Polanco, and then over to Sano for the inning-ending double play. And of course, we are trying to memorize that, but we go 1st and 3rd back, and it is a double play. And but 2 runs on 3 hits, and we can close Maeda out. He's the loser of record now. Woodruff is the winner, having pitched 5 innings. And I enjoyed the hell out of that. That was a lot of fun. And it's going to be JP Fire Ison. Fire Ison. Fire Ison. I'm going to take a break for 2 or 3 minutes just to collect myself. I want to make sure with that robocall that the sound is still working, so bear with me. E18 Make sure it's still working. Woodruff is the winner. Having pitched. Thank you. A robocall. Yeah, it's working. Super. What a ball game. JP Fire Ison will come in, and it's a 2-1 ball game, and there's going to be a hitter for Duffy, and we say, you know what we say to that? No problem. No problem with the way they use pitchers today. Duffy came in, he pitched 2/3, 1 hit. We might as well set up now who we're going to bring in. The new pitcher, since you told me so nicely how to pronounce his name, will be Hansel Robles. And he is a +3. And let's see who's going to pinch hit, and then we'll take our break for 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, shit. He's on that, I'm sorry, Robles is on Milwaukee. Robles is on Minnesota. I'm so sorry. Boy, does this get confusing sometimes. Oh, shit. Here's Minnesota. Here's Milwaukee. Okay, let's go check to see who's going to hit and who's going to pitch. It's not going to be Robles. It's good exactly, Demos. This is a warm-up. This is a sort of a warm-up. That's exactly right. It's exactly right. Okay. They used, I can go with Rogers, Colomb, Dobnak. Where the hell are these people? Here we go. I'll go with Alex Colomb at this point. Or Rogers. I'm gonna bring in Rogers. Better yet, I'll bring in Colomb, the right-hander. And hitting. Let's see, Garlic, Cruz, Ostadudo. I need to use the lavatory. Let me put the sound up so you don't hear it. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see who might be the pinch hitter here. We'll go with Jason Cruz. Now, in the spirit of full disclosure and openness and transparency, yeah. Oh, I didn't see demos. I didn't see you wrote that. Yeah, Cruz is good. I used Jace Peterson. I believe I used him for Minnesota. I guess just want to make sure that that was correct because he was on Milwaukee. I used Jace Peterson, who got that huge base hit. And we can fix that, but it would be very difficult to fix. He was on Milwaukee. Somehow he got into the other, into Minnesota's team. That can happen. So we're all set. We're going to go with the new pitcher, Colomb. He's a +9, +5 max. Look at those home runs for Cruz. Wow. I wonder, was he hurt? Is that why he didn't start? Coloma +5. Cruz will be the batter. Pinch hitting. And we'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes after this break. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Indeed, Kathy Harden, indeed it is. And we are back here in Milwaukee at All American Family Park. Nelson Cruz pinch hitting from Maeda Duffy, and JP Ferrison. On the mound. After Peterson pinch hit for Woodruff, checking the text, fire eyes in. Fire eyes in. Okay, Cruz steps in the batter's box. Here's JP now. Oh, JP. The pitch to Cruz. 6'5" right-handed, struck him out. All that for a strikeout. Look at his strikeouts. Jesus, he has a problem with control, though. 53 and 56, 33 walks in 56 innings. Otherwise, a very good pitcher. JP works for you, too. Glad to hear it. Here's Luis Arias. Two 2-1 game, Milwaukee over Minnesota. Minnesota batting top of the sixth. JP now. The guy on the mound works, Craig. Absolutely. JP into his windup. The pitch to Arias. 1-5, right-handed. Base hit, Arias. He's the tying run on first. One to 13, JP. +4, 1 to 17. Being held, 1 to 15. He gets picked off on a 12. Here's Donaldson now. Arias again, 1 to 13 with Fire Ison. +4, that's 1 to 17. He's down to 1 to 15, being held, gets the lead on a 6, picked off on 12. And he does not get the lead. Now Josh Donaldson, the batter. JP throws 6-9, right-handed, grounder to short X. This could be 2. It's Urias, though, 438. 16-4. He throws it to first, and Arias advances. So it's 2 outs, Arias in scoring position in a clutch situation for Jorge Polanco. And Polanco does not have any clutch situations on his card. We call that neutral. Fire Ison now, trying to get out of this. The pitch to Polanco. 4-10, switch hitter batting left. Ballpark blast by Polanco. He has end power. Oh, it's a re-roll. Folks, that's a re-roll. I'll try not to move it, but this thing, as I think you can see, is dangling, and that's a house rule. Now it fell down. That's a house rule. It's a priori, a long fly, foul. Would have been a home run if he hit it fair, deep into the right field stands, but foul. We go back now. Fire Ison. JP Fire Ison on the mound. The pitch to Polanco. 5-4, switch hitter batting left, grounds to third X. I've seen Fire Ison, and I've seen rain. I've seen. Did I just roll for Polanco? I think I did. Oh yeah, ground ball third X. Got distracted by that James Taylor reference. I love James Taylor. Such a talent. Shaw 220. That's 13-2. That's going to be an E20 roll for Shaw. E23. That does not smell right. Shaw E20 third, and it is going to be a one base error for Shaw. First error for Milwaukee today. First and third, 2 outs, and here's Miguel Sano. Scott Pierce. A lot of teams had a tough time, though, didn't they, with Milwaukee? Or are they notorious for that? Because Milwaukee won 95 games approximately, give or take. First and third, 2 outs, clutch situation for Sano. Sano does not have clutch situations on his card against right-handers. The pitch from Fire Ison. 3-7 right-handed, double 1-19. That's going to be a double. And it's going to tie the ball game, at least. 3-7 right-handed, double to right. Arias scores. Second run and batted in for Sano. Polanco rounding third. That was unearned, by the way. Polanco with the go-ahead run, 1-14, 1-15, 2 outs, 1-17 to right field, 1-14. He's coming home. Here's the throw from Garcia on a 1-14, and he is out. Oh, what a beautiful throw by Garcia to get Polanco. And the side is retired, but 1 run on 2 hits, an error, and one left on. A lot of exciting baseball action here at All American Family Baseball Park. We're going to head to the bottom of the 6th. New pitcher, Alex Colomb. And I'm really enjoying this ball game. And I thank the help I'm getting. Two to 2 ball game. Alex Colomb on the mound. Right-hander. Leading it off is Travis Shaw. Okay, Colomb into his windup. Pitch to Shaw, 2-2. Pops it up to third for Donaldson. He makes the catch, 1 out. Now here's Lorenzo Cain. 1-7 right-handed, flies it to center for Buxton, 2 outs. And Omar Narvaez. 3-2, lines it to first, right at Sano. A 1-2-3 inning for Colomb. So we've gone 6, 2-2 ball game. Here's JP. I've seen Fire Ison. JP on the mound. Max Kepler leads it off. He's 0 for 2. It really rolls off the tongue. Absolutely correct. Fire icing. That once you get the fire piece of it. Fire icing. JP on the mound. Pitch to Kepler now. One 3 right-handed. Tap back to Fire icing. And he throws it to first, 1 out. Now Byron Buxton steps in. 2-4 right-handed, grounder to short for Urias. 2 outs. And Mitch Garver, the batter. 6-10 right-handed, grounder to short, X. Urias, it should be Urias, I think, if it's Spanish. 438 at short. That's 15-4, throws him out. Nice play by Urias. And we're in the 7th inning stretch. We'll go right through here. Alex Colomb on the mound. There'll probably be a hitter for Fire icing. Luis Urias leading it off. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Colomb. That's 6-6 right-handed, grounds to third for Donaldson, 1 out. And there will be a hitter for Fire icing, who pitched 2 innings. That's just fine. Not overused too much, even though they like to put in pitchers 1 inning at a shot. Fire icing allowed no earned, 1 unearned. Let's see who's going to come in. Again, we come back to this. Why are there 2 Rowdy Tellez? 2 of them. You told me Escobar is not available. They just have hitters hitting under 200. Adamas not available, I believe. By the way, Hader will come in. Hader will be the new pitcher. He pitched in this game real world, so we don't have to worry. Look at that card. Lord, only had 59 innings, but still, this is amazing. Hader will come in next inning. +5 max for Fire icing. Back to seeing who can hit here. I know you gave me the, if you're still here, demos, you gave me a guideline. Let's see here. For Milwaukee, the bench, Pena, Robertson, Bradley, McKinney on the Dodgers. I wonder how good he was. I want to do this stuff right. Hyder Aid. Oh, Hader. Okay, yeah, Haterade. Okay, I got it. Boy, is he good. Hater Aid. Here's Adamas. There's two Adamases. There's a Tyrone Taylor. Okay. Let's take a gander here. I want to do it right. I think Zemo's already told me he's not available. He was on the Tampa Bay Rays for the first part of the year, so he's not available. Let me check on Tyrone Taylor, and otherwise we'll go for the guy who is on the Dodgers. I'm using Baseball Reference. Here's Tyrone. Tyrone is available, so we're going to go with Tyrone. 247 average, just about the Major League total average. Tyrone Taylor pinch hitting here for Fire Ison. Alex Colomb in his second inning of relief. It's 1 out, nobody on. Here's Taylor now. Okay, Colomb into his windup. The pitch to Taylor. That's 6-12 right-handed. Grounds it to third for Donaldson, and he throws him out, 2 away. Brings up back to the top of the order. Colton Wong. .44 left-handed, grounds third X. Donaldson, .324. That's a reroll. 4-7 left-handed base hit. Wong is on. 1-16 with Colomb. 1-21. Being held. 1-19. Gets the lead 4-6. Keston Hiura at the plate. Wong does not get the lead. Okay, here's the pitch to Hiura. 3-8, right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. We're heading to the 8th. A 2-2 ball game. And here's Josh Haderade. Look at that card. Not one hit on his card. Unbelievable. .23 ERA, 59 innings pitched, 34 saves. Whoa, Haderade on the mound. Leading it off, Andrelton Simmons. And there'll be a pinch hitter for Colomb. Okay, a Hader is ready. Top of the 8th, 2-2 game. Pitch to Simmons. That's 3-7, left-handed, struck him out. And he has an enormous strikeout ratio, 102-59. If I made this card up, you would say it's absurd. Now there'll be a hitter for Colomb. Colomb pitched 2 innings. 1 hit. This is following the realism that I had hoped for in terms of usages of pitchers. Yeah, that's right, Craig. Let's see who's going to hit here. for Cologne. And who's going to come in to pitch? Well, I have room here for pitchers. Okay? That's what I do. I'm going to look at some folks, Rogers and Dobnak. Possibly Alex Kirilloff. It's one out, nobody on. Juan Minaya, possibility. Colombe pitched. I think I just miswrote his name there. I'm not going to bring Dobnak in, 7.64 ERA. Coulomb, okay, Coulomb, that makes sense. Thank you, Craig. Okay. We're going to just confirm Coulomb pitched in this game. Hold on. Coulomb. No, I don't see him, but let me look him up. Daniel Coulomb. He did. So he's going to come in for Minnesota. And now let's just take a look to see if Alex Kirilloff is available. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So he's coming in to hit here. Kirilloff steps in the batter's box in a tie ball game, top of the eighth. Haterade. One out, nobody on. Here's the windup. The pitch to Kirilloff. 6-6, left-handed, struck him out. 2 down. And here is Luis Arias. 1 for 3 today. Haterade into his windup. He was in the minors. Thank you, Demos. 5-9, left-handed, struck out the side. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. You say Daniel Colombe was in the minors, but he did play on the team. Do you have a problem with me using him? Otherwise, I'll use someone else. You know. You're saying I should use him later in the season. I could bring Juan Minaya in if he's available. But again, he might be in the minors. I mean, that's an awful lot of work. He did play on Minnesota also. You know, when it's my game demos, yeah. I'm going to use Coulomb. I'm going to go ahead and use him. If he was on the team, it doesn't matter. You know? So here comes Yelich, bottom of the eighth. Coulomb, new pitcher, fourth pitcher. Milwaukee batting. Here's Yelich. And the pitch, that's 6-3 left-handed, flies to left X. Under it is Arias, 4-4. That's a 1-4. That's going to be a problem. It's a triple for Yelich. Off. He belongs in the minors, this guy. Coulomb. Yelich, again on a 6-3 left-handed, fly ball left X. Arias, a 4-4 on a 1. A triple. His first appearance was in June, okay. There, we'll have that for future reference. Okay? But we're using him right now. He may not last long. Yelich on third. Here's Garcia now. Infield in. Daniel, Peter Falk, Coulomb. The pitch to Garcia now. 3-6 left-handed, walked him. And that's going to be it for Coulomb. He pitched 0 innings, 1 hit, a walk, and we'll see how many runs he ends up with. And we're going to bring in the gentleman who we saw, and, you know, it's too much for me to be looking up. You know, I guess it's on the, I forgot what it's called, but there's something you can look up to find out the dates, the logs. Oh, he did not face 3 batters. Now, hold on. Yes, you're right. He's going to have to face 1 more batter. You're right. There it is. Thank you, demos. Everything is accurate in this game. Okay, here's Shaw now. First and third, we'll fix this. Infield in, here's the pitch to Shaw. 6-9. Hit deep by Shaw. He's got the power, it's a 3-run home run. A 3-run home run by Travis Shaw. He had 6 real world in 178. Let's look at it again. 6.9, and Coulomb is not that bad a pitcher, 3.67. But I don't think he's ready for prime time. And now he's faced 3 batters for sure. Travis Shaw connects, 6'9", left-handed, clean, and home run. Clean as a baby's ass. Let's just enter that for Shaw for Milwaukee. first home run of the year. And that makes it a 5-2 ball game. That's it for Colomb. Now we see Colomb still no innings, 2 hits, 3 runs. And here comes Maeda. Colomb, the loser of record. Hader, the winner of record. Maeda taking his warm-ups. And here comes Lorenzo. And I'm not making a mockery of this. To me, this is a very, very accurately played ball game. I'm just, I think it's fun. Here's Juan Maeda. I'm wondering if there's a tilde on the end. Here's the pitch to K now. No outs, nobody on. That's the good news for Minnesota. 2-8, grounds it to short for Simmons. 1 out. Now here's Narvaez. 2-11, right-handed. He hit him. He walked it off. Navarez on first, 1 out. Here's Urias. Maeda and the pitch. 3-6, right-handed, walked him. And we're going to have Hader hit. Yes, we are, folks. There are exceptions. I'm not taking him out. He will have pitched 5, 6, 7, just 2 innings. Nader is a 1 WL. First and second, 1 out. Here's Maeda. And the pitch, 3-7, grounds it to short. No holds, no in, double play. And the side is retired. But 3 big runs on the 3-run home run by Travis Shaw. And we're heading to the 9th. Josh Hader will not get the save today, but he will get the win if he can retire this team. This guy is almost impossible to hit. He is literally impossible to hit unless you get on your own card. Down by 3, Minnesota will bring up Donaldson, Polanco, and Sano. Donaldson, Polanco, and Sano. And I've enjoyed this game so much. I've enjoyed the feedback and the participation from Demos, Kathy Harden, Craig Scarborough, Kelly Hibbs, JC, Trent Smith, and God help me if I forgot somebody who has been in live text. God help me. Craig, that's a fascinating question. I'm going to be taking a break for 2 or 3 minutes, but that's a fascinating question you raise. I convert your statement into a question. Is it tedious? And the answer, it depends how you define tedious, okay? But as far as this game, Uh, I mean, you know, if we just want to go with a conventional term of tedious, it's somewhat. The answer would be I find it somewhat tedious. But at the same time, I find it challenging and rewarding to have played a game like this. And have incorporated the new endurance fatigue rule that put Woodruff in fatigue. Actually, Maeda in fatigue on in his first inning. I think it was his first inning of fatigue, first endurance inning. So I think I would say, Craig, that the tediousness outweighs the challenging and rewarding aspects of the game. I'm going to take a break for 2 or 3 minutes before we go to the top of the ninth. Better yet, let me just go ahead with it. Okay, here's Hader in his second inning. Hader came in here. His second inning here. Okay, Donaldson leads it off. Okay, Hader into his windup. Two Joshes facing up here. Josh Hader and facing Josh Donaldson. Here's the pitch from Hader. 6'6", right-handed, struck him out. He has struck out all 4 batters he's faced. Now Jorge Polanco, the batter. .6'9", switch hitter batting left. He gets a piece of it, grounds it to short X. I'm sorry, 6'9", right-handed. Urias, 438. 2-4, that's going to go through. Urias couldn't get it. And one more hitter walk. Josh Hader is fatigued as he's in an endurance inning. He was in an endurance inning his first inning. One more hitter walk. He is fatigued. Polanco on first. They're down by 3. We're not interested in running, but they'll hold him. 1-15. 1-20. Being held 1-18. Here's Sano now. Hader from the stretch. That's 210, and he struck him out. That's the 5th strikeout. And it's up to Max Kepler, the final out. Hader from the stretch. The pitch to Kepler. 4-8, left-handed, struck him out. He struck out all outs, and he gets the win. The final here in Milwaukee. Milwaukee Brewers 5. Minnesota Twins 2. I'll be back with a wrap-up in just a minute. Well, that just about does it. What a game it was. The final score, Milwaukee 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Minnesota 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. It was tied 2-2. And in the bottom of the eighth, the Brewers got 3 runs. The leadoff triple by Yelich, the walk to Garcia, first and third, and Shaw, Trevor Shaw, with the 3-run home run, proved out to be the game winner. Woodruff pitched well, 1 run in 5 innings, and Maeda was okay, 2 runs with 1 out in the 5th, and he was knocked out. Hader, demonstrating a awesome performance, pitched 2 innings. He did allow 1 hit. Otherwise, he struck out every batter. I give Hader the win on this. He's 1-0, and the loss goes to Colombo. I hope you enjoyed this ball game. See you later, Kathy Harden, and to everybody else who I've mentioned already, thank you. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This has been a broadcast of the Strat-O-Matic Network.